Alright, what's going on, everybody? So 908 Big Smoke here, finally back with a beer review here, an official beer review, not like the ones we've been doing on the podcast where I'm kind of just like talking about it, casually. On this one, we're really going to talk about, the flavor, how we usually do it, and give our rating at the end, and I'll also talk about a little bit of updated stuff going on with the podcast and with the channel at the end of the review. Another thing I do want to mention too here is I've been sick for the past 4 or 5 days, so if my voice sounds a little bit off, or I'm clogged up, or if I'm coughing or honking up loogies here, I really apologize. I feel a lot better today, but I've still got a lot of clogged up stuff in my throat, so it's messing with my voice a little bit. I'm definitely going to sound a little nasally, but we should be good. I think we got all the coughing and spitting loogies out before this video, hopefully, so I don't have to do that on camera. But yeah, like I said, we haven't put a video up in quite a while, so we're going to do an official beer review today. Brand new beer. Tried it last night, but since I was sick, my taste buds are a little bit off, to be honest with you. But this is a weird one. So we picked this one up. This is called Lustro Imperial India Pale Ale by Omnipollo, which I believe is, let's see here, Dorchester Brewing Company in Boston, Massachusetts. Take a look at the can there. Very independent looking, it looks like it's just a sticker that they put over this basic, silver can here. Let's take a look at it. So Omnipollo Lustro Imperial India Pale Ale, 8% alcohol by volume. Like I said, this is very strange here. It's like it almost comes from 3 different companies. It says distributed by 12% LLC, Brooklyn, NY. Brewed and canned for Omnipollo by Dorchester Brewing Company, Boston, Massachusetts. It's like, what the hell? It's like 3 different companies involved in making this beer. And one thing I was disappointed about it is there's no bottled on date or canned on date, I'm sorry, or enjoy by date on this. So that's automatically going to get some points taken off for that. Again, guys, I apologize if I sound stuffed up. Hopefully we'll be back to normal for the podcast. So yeah, and this is also like a hazy IPA, because the last one that I had last night, I poured it out into the can. Very interesting color on this. So yeah, we mentioned everything. ABV 8%, and there is no canned on date, which really upsets me. Get to pouring her up in our Magic Hat number 9 glass. So we can get a nice head on here. Pours up very nice. Kind of like a golden, orange kind of yellow color. I could already smell it actually from here. About 2 fingers ahead on that pour, and it's hazy. It's hazy, guys. Can't really see through it. All right, let's give it a smell. You're getting your IPA notes, extremely fruity. Definitely very fruity for an Imperial IPA. Very fruity, actually. I'm also getting the Imperial IPA, kind of that strong kind of scent that you get with that. You could kind of smell it's going to be a stronger beer. Smells very bitter, but also smells extremely fruity, and I could also smell some of the hops. Very heavy on the fruit, though. Yeah, so let's dig in. Let's give it a try. Cheers, guys. Yeah, it tastes different than when I drank it yesterday, because I'm when you're sick, that's one of the things I hate the most about being sick, is your taste buds are all off and stuff like that. It always bothers me a lot. So yeah, another sip here. It's heavy on the fruit, that's for sure. Very little malts in this one. It's pretty hoppy. Heavy on that pineapple kind of taste. It also leaves kind of that thick, thick kind of, I don't know how you would even explain it. Like for all Imperial IPAs, it's kind of like almost like a syrupy kind of texture, just thicker than a normal IPA. It's definitely, it's on the drier side, but not extremely. The fruity notes in here help balance it out for sure, from being too dry. I'm getting that aftertaste for most Imperial IPAs. Bitter, very bitter, almost like a kind of skunky taste. But as far as fruit notes, I would say this is definitely heavier on the pineapple for sure. Maybe a little bit of mango in there too, but for sure pineapple for sure. It's pretty good. Not my favorite Imperial IPA. It's very heavy on the fruit, so that's one thing that's very different about this. I could see a bug flying right by the damn lens on my phone. Of course, it's going there right now. God damn it, look at him. It's a mosquito, too. Okay, he's gone, so we should be good. Sorry if there's a bug, buzzing through there in the shop there for a second. Can't help it, we're outside. It's a beautiful day out, too. About 70 degrees right now. It's almost perfect. No humidity. Yeah, it's got kind of that thicker mouthfeel to it. That's for sure. Definitely a thick mouthfeel and very, very fruity. There's something I'm missing here that I'm trying to describe the taste of this. It almost tastes kind of like one of those like lactose like IPAs, or they put the lactose powder or whatever in there to make it give it like a kind of like a almost like a milkshake or like a creamy taste. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's almost an Imperial IPA that's got like that kind of creaminess to it, which is good. I mean, I don't know exactly how much I like that, but I could definitely sit here and drink one of these no problem. It definitely tastes good. Not my favorite for this kind of style though. Usually I like them a little bit more dry, to be honest, even drier than this. And I also like them to be less heavy on the fruity hops and more heavy on the earthy or the grassy hops, floral hops. Nothing wrong with this though. If you like fruity IPAs, you'll like this, but make sure that you like Imperial IPAs too, because there's a lot of heavy notes in there with this beer. The creaminess throws it off a little bit for me, but it's not bad. I also forgot to mention one thing. It was, I think these were $14.99 for a 4-pack, which is pretty outrageous. But they were actually on sale at my store yesterday, so I picked them up and they reduced the price to, I believe, like $12.50 plus tax, so about like $13 or something like that, 13 and change. So I'd seen them a bunch of times, but I'm just like almost $16 just for a 4-pack. I know they're 8%, but still, that's like that's kind of like a ripoff, really. I mean, you could get a 6-pack of Double Dog. It's like 11% for like $11.99, and you get 6 of them. So it's like, it's a little bit outrageous. But when they went on sale, I figured might as well, just go for it and try them out. And I'm glad I picked up the 4-pack. They're not bad, but it's definitely not my favorite Imperial IPA. Favorite Imperial IPA is probably The Truth by Flying Dog, which we will get to reviewing here pretty soon, hopefully on the channel. We've been doing a lot of these Imperial IPAs. On the podcast, I reviewed one as well. I believe the second podcast we did, I reviewed one. So enough blabbering on and on. Let's get to a rating here. Likes, I do like that it's different, it's unique. For an Imperial IPA, it's got that haziness, it's got that creamy kind of taste. It's definitely different. Although I don't really like how fruity it is, it's definitely, something different. These Imperial IPAs are usually just very dry, very earthy, very heavy. But this one definitely takes a different turn, so that's good. I really don't like the fact that there's no enjoy by date. That's ridiculous, especially with these cans too. I don't know when the hell this thing was made, canned on. Who knows? I don't know. Who the hell knows? So that's definitely not good. And then the price point is also pretty crazy. But it's a unique beer. I would give it, I think it's B category, but it's low B category. We're gonna probably go with an 83 for this one. I think that's fair. We'll hit it with an 83, low B. Would recommend it if you're into fruity IPAs, but like I said, you also need to like Imperial IPAs because this is a little bit different than just your regular IPA. But not bad, enjoyable for a day out here. It's just a little bit different, a little bit weird, but that's what you get when you go and try these different beers. You really never know what you're going to find until you just try it out and see if you like it or not. That's how you could find your potentially new favorite beer. So yeah, we'll give it a low B, 83 out of 100. My official rating there, 908's official rating. Just one quick thing I wanted to touch on before we get out of here. God, these mosquitoes. The podcasts that I've been doing, I have a lot of fun doing them. I'm trying to do them every Sunday night. I have one filmed actually that I'm going to upload. Jesus Christ, bugs everywhere. I have one filmed that I'm going to upload probably for, I don't know when I'm going to put it up. I'm definitely going to film another one pretty soon once I sound a little bit better, because I could talk here for like 10 minutes, but I don't know about talking for an hour or over an hour, which is what I've been doing on these podcasts. So yeah, but the podcasts are cool. I really enjoy doing them. I have a lot of fun doing them. My friends enjoy watching them. I don't know if anybody else does, but I talk about movies, we'll review beer, just talk about what's going on with day-to-day life, or mostly just movies and stuff like that, or the weather, all sorts of bullshit, different stuff. But definitely be on the lookout for those. If you guys like hearing about horror movies, I do a movie review for every podcast. I try to do a beer review for every podcast as well. And I got something pretty fun planned for this week that I talked about in one of the other podcasts. So stay tuned for that. It's involving Founders beer. So we're gonna do like a little bit of a. Well, I don't want to give it away, but I did talk about it in one of my other podcasts. I think the last one. So I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. So with that being said, guys, thanks for checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. I love making these. It's just a lot of fun for me, really, and it's kind of fun to even just kick back and watch my own videos or watch them with my friends. They get a real kick out of them, believe me. I get a lot of jokes are made and stuff, but it's all in good fun. So with that being said, guys, I will see everybody on Sunday for this new podcast, and I might even upload the other one that I filmed like tonight or something like that. But Sunday, the new podcast will be out, and it should be something really fun this week if I can get everything together. But definitely within the next 2 weeks, we're going to do a real fun one involving a lot of the Founders beers. So thanks again for checking it out, guys. And if anyone wants to check this out, again, the name is Omnipollo Lustro. Lustro or Lustro, I don't know exactly how you say it. But I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is probably only around on the East Coast, just considering how independent it is. But if you guys are on the East Coast and want to check it out, I thought I'd do something real different here and, just review something random for you guys on this nice day. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the review, and please tune into the podcast. It's a lot of fun for me to make them, and I think you guys will get a kick out of watching them. I definitely get faded in them, way more faded than I do in these reviews, because this is my first beer of the day. It's about 6 o'clock, and when I film the podcast, I usually film them at like 2 o'clock in the morning, like after I've already been hanging out with people and stuff like that, when everybody leaves, and then I'll just drink more beer and stuff. So it can get pretty funny. I was shitting on Netflix in my test run pretty bad. I was getting heated as hell. Pretty funny. But I'll stop rambling on, guys. Thanks for checking everything out, and we'll see you for the podcast or for another beer review. Thanks, guys.